All right, let's start this now because some of these messages are already coming out. Alrighty, so for someone who I'm connecting with, you are already moving forward in a situation. This situation could have to do with your home environment or individuals or spaces that feel like home, but there is a moving forward in your energy. And also at the very exact same time, there is this fear of moving forward. And so there's that. Some of you guys are coming out of a situation, a tower moment of sorts, where everything maybe that was once familiar or everything that you once knew has now crumbled. And you are sort of just, I don't want to say winging it, but it may feel like you are free falling without a net. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like driving without any clear direction on which way you're going. You just know you're going forward and you're going away from what was. All right, for some of you guys, this tower moment may have come to a surprise to you. It may have come out of nowhere. Something may have drastically changed suddenly. All right. For some of you guys, you intuitively knew that it was going to change. All right. For another group of guys, you knew it. You knew it was going to change. You knew it had to come to an end. You knew that something had gone as far as it could go. And, you know, it had grown as much as it could have grown. All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles here and the High Priestess. For some of you guys, you intuitively just sensed that something had reached a completion point. Now, for some of you guys, this Ten of Pentacles and this High Priestess shows me that there is maybe some surprise wealth or surprise money that has come to you or is coming to you. There is that coming through. But for a major group of you, I should say, this is an ending that happened. That was either a surprise, sudden, or you knew it was coming. Or both, honestly. Could be both. Could be both. Could be both. All right, and Spirit is saying trust the process with the Star. Ten of Pentacles had to happen. And the Ten of Pentacles is a really, it's a really meaningful kind of ending. It's like, I always describe the Ten of Pentacles as, you know how you plant a seed and whatever it grows into, that's the Ten of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? So say you plant a strawberry bush, right? The seed point of it is the Ace of Pentacles, right? But by the time it gets to the Nine of Pentacles, that's the completion of it. Like that strawberry bush is full and vibrant and you can eat off of it. It is nourishing and it has gone as far as it can go. It's blossomed, you know, and which is also a completion, which means then it will start to kind of die down over time and then kind of rebuild that. So the Nine of Pentacles usually is like something has blossomed, something has reached its fullest point. So when we see the Ten of Pentacles, this is like, okay, now you enjoy the fruits of the labor. You kind of make peace with what it is. You have this abundance and you just do something with that abundance. Like it's that. And you have this Ten of Pentacles that keeps showing up in these underlying cards, which suggests that you've gone through something, whether it's financial, family related, health wise, something in your physical environment that just reached its completion point. It doesn't necessarily have to be a quote unquote negative ending, even though it may feel very difficult, but it just ran its course. It ran its course and it was good while it lasted, and Spirit is saying trust the process. Trust the closing of a chapter, and trust the opening of a new chapter. Okay? All right, Spirit. Three cards. Let's do overall energy, obstacle, advice. Overall energy. What's one card for the overall energy for the collective? Alrighty. And I see a Nine of Pentacles. I told you guys a completion point. For some of you guys, something ended and it is good for you. Regardless of what it may look like, regardless of how you may feel, in the energetic realm, it is good for you. It is you are more abundant actually as a result of this ending. And some of you guys had to you had to initiate the ending. How about that? You had to you felt inspired to or led to, attracted to make a choice that caused this ending to happen, and it was absolutely the best thing you could have done. You are this Nine of Pentacles always gives the energy of you are abundant all by yourself, and that's not to say that you should be alone and all by yourself forever and ever. That's just to say sometimes when we rely on other people or other situations to make us feel abundant, we forget that like actually we brought the abundance to the table and they add to the abundance. They are not the abundance. We are. And so I think that you're realizing something like that in these now moments. Some of you guys, 9 years is a important time frame for you. The past 9 years, the age 9 years old, something like that. For some of you guys, there's just years that you have maybe been doing something, and now you just realize that you are I was gonna say you got the juice, but yes, that's a specific reference for a specific for a specific group of us. But you know, you are the one. You're the one who you have it. You bring it. You are it. You know, obstacle is the Fool card, Lover's card, the Strength card, new beginnings. You don't like new beginnings. That's not really your jam. You know what I'm saying? For some of you guys, you might be like, okay, I'm open to the new beginnings. But for a bulk of you, you're like, ugh, I hate starting over. I don't like the choosing new partners. I don't like to vet new people. I don't like to have to open like that. And starting over is a problem for you. It's a rub. Yes, you are at the ending of something, which implies that you will need to start over or start again on a new chapter, but you don't like that. That's an obstacle for you, and you're working through that, hopefully. What else do we have here? The Strength card. So for some of you guys, this new beginning may have to do with a romantic sexual partner, a creative partner. So it could be an entrepreneurial business partner of some sort, or someone that you created a child with with this Strength card and this Lover's card. So you have this new beginning there. For some of you guys, there is an ending in your energy, and what's bothering you is that the other person has started a new beginning. Maybe they have a new child or something of that nature. They've started a new business. They are in a new energy, and that's a rub for you to watch them do that. Even though you are doing good all by yourself, like that, seeing that is and feeling that is bothering you. Advice. The advice card. For some of you guys, your new beginning is on hold. Your new beginning is on hold because you are dreading it. It's like you're dragging your feet. Something has ended, but you're dragging your feet to to make a choice to start a new beginning. Alright, the advice card. Yeah, make a choice. 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups. So you have to make a choice. I mean, some the old folk will say you got shit or get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make a choice. Something has ended. You are abundant. You can go anywhere you want. Where you going? Where you going? What you going to do? What you want to do? I can tell by the 7 of Cups, you're not sure. You're still trying to figure out, okay, what makes me happy? Which choice or which direction will bring me the emotional fulfillment that I desire to experience? Like, is that going to make me happy? Is that going to make me happy? Some of you guys are very much still not sure. You know, which... You're at the door, you're packed, you're ready to go. You know that something is over because it's kind of crash landed. It's over. It's reached its finishing point. You know that you have to do something or go somewhere, and yet you are just like, I'm not clear on which way to go. For some of you guys, you are just so like battered from what happened that you almost just hesitate to make a choice. You were like, I don't want to make a wrong choice. You know, this last choice ended in this, but it ended because it needed to end, not because you chose that thing. Don't let the ending of something make you think that you chose wrong. You chose right. It just needed to end because you finished that lesson. All right, so don't second guess yourself there. One more card for the advice. One more clarifying card for the advice. 7 of Pentacles. All right. You're logical. You're somebody who needs to make a logical decision. You can't just like go make a choice that's like, oh, I'm just going to follow my biggest dream and just float on a cloud and just, no, it has to make sense. It has to be logical for you. It has to feel stable, the choice that you make. And so you are somebody who's going to need to make a list, a pros and cons list of each choice. You're going to need to do some research. You're going to need to make sure that logistically you can pay your bills when you make this choice. You feel stable when you make this choice. This is a safe choice. You need that. You need to have all your ducks in a row in order for you to actually take an action on something, which is completely fine. So figure out what makes your heart sing, and then mastermind the plan of how to make it happen. Don't realize that something makes your heart sing and then say to yourself, oh, it's going to be so much. How am I going to make money? Don't freak yourself out. Say, okay, how am I going to make money? These are the ways I can make money when I do this thing. Or, how am I going to have my social needs met? Or how am I going to have my romantic sexual needs met? Okay, here are some options. Like, do the research to answer the questions. Create the contingency plans. But don't let the potential pitfalls and problems stop you from making the choice, okay? Make the choice and then mastermind the plan for how to launch that decision in a way that feels stable for you, okay? Don't rush. Just start working on it. Weigh the pros and cons of each choice. Make sure that the energy you're putting into a situation is giving back to you. Make sure that you've crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's. All right, one card, Oracle. There you go. Bodies of water, all right? Spend time near water, such as lakes, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Let's see what's going on here. This is your Oracle message. Water's curative effects are well known and well documented. Since the human body is composed almost entirely of water, this makes sense. Water can wash away sadness, pain, and the ill effects of suffering. Engage in purification rituals involving water more often, and you will experience an uplifting in your spirit and outlook. Water's magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your prayers and intentions. Whether you soak in a sea salt bath or bathe in a freshwater spring, you are sure to see the difference that water will make. Other meanings for this card: you need to go for a meditative walk near water. You need to take a vacation to the ocean. You need to move to a home that's situated closer to a body of water. You need to swim. Some of you guys need to take a sea salt bath or Epsom salt bath to detox your energetic and physical body. That is absolutely for someone here. And some of you guys just literally need to drink more water each day. Like swap out the juices and all the things. Get yourself some water intake. Something in your body needs to balance out energetically, and you are needing to add more water to your routine, more water rituals. All right, beautifuls. All right, peace, guys. Bye.